I love the outdoors because it's nonstop opportunities for me to learn. It's also opportunities for me to challenge myself. And it's a great, just absolutely wonderful way to spend time with my kids and my friends and my family. My name is Saul Martinez, and I am a husband, a father, and I work for Warriors and Quiet Waters Foundation. I first came to Montana back in 2009, and I actually came as a participant on the program that I work for now. That's how I discovered Bozeman and the beauty of Montana. You know, my favorite place to go in the outdoors is camping with my kids and my wife and my dog. Now, being so active in it the past 10 years, utilizing it in my own way for myself and my family, it's probably been the best 10 years of my life. So what got me interested in the military was actually a sense of duty. Coming from a Mexican family, I was always proud to be here and was always so thankful for what this country has given us and given my family. So when 9/11 happened, it kind of solidified that sense of duty, that sense of obligation to serve our nation. I was deployed to Iraq during the surge in 2007, and early into my deployment I was hit by a explosively formed penetrator IED, and when it hit us, it killed two friends instantly, Specialist Kyle Little and Sergeant Blake Stevens, and as a result I became a bilateral amputee. I now have a traumatic brain injury. I don't want to say I suffer, but I do deal with constant survivor's guilt. There's not an hour in the day that goes by that I don't think about what happened that day, or about Kyle and Blake and their families and what they left behind. Both of their families wanted to know every last detail about their last moments, and I was able to give them that. And because I was the last one to see either one of them alive, I was the last one to hear them both laugh for the last time. I was the last one to see their faces. It was a blessing because the families really, really wanted to know that stuff, and I was able to give it to them. I really feel like that's when my next real chapter in life began. And those first, 3, 4, even 5 years were really tough and challenging because I was learning to walk again. Anytime it was a challenge or anytime I wanted to quit, my wife, she wouldn't let me. She came in the room one day and was like, "Hey, vacuum the house." And I was like, how am I supposed to do that? I'm in a wheelchair, I don't have any legs. That was before my prosthetics. And she was like, "I don't care how you do it, just figure it out." So got up and vacuumed the house. I don't know, I couldn't tell you how I did it or remember how I did it, but I did. And from that point on, everything in my recovery since then has just been a matter of figuring it out. I came to the realization I needed an outlet for myself. I needed to get out there again in some way, shape, or form. And that's when I discovered fly fishing in Montana in 2009, was with Warriors and Quiet Waters. It was almost like I discovered myself again. I was in this, next chapter. I discovered fly fishing, but more importantly, I discovered the outdoors again. Almost like I was reborn again once I came to Montana. Warriors and Quiet Waters is a catalyst for positive change in the lives of post 9/11 combat veterans and their loved ones. Our participants definitely learn more than just fishing. And the fishing is a huge aspect of it, but even bigger aspects are, realization of different trajectories that they could be on. Because when the feedback we get from a lot of our participants, including myself when I came through, was that while they were here, it became clear what their next path in life was. You can't put a price on that kind of realization. It's been 13 years, and my recovery, it's still going, to be honest. Whenever I'm fly fishing, it's an environment that allows me to ponder where I've been and where I'm going. I try not to let anything stop me, because if I give up, then what was all this for? Watching me drive on, it could be that one moment that says, you know what, if he could do that, I can do this, whatever it is that that person is struggling with. The outdoors is the place where you can go, where you can find out things about yourself that you never knew. War was a huge part of my life, and now fishing is a huge part of my life. They're connected because I don't think I would have discovered Montana unless I had gone through that. All I know is there is a direct correlation between war and chaos and the solace and the calmness that I find in fly fishing.